That was the first time we saw that cutscene style, I think. Yeah, he's looking really vampire-y. People are gonna be able to tell. You don't have colored contacts in this day and age. I think it's because of the higher level that he's at. So, burying the past. A few nights have passed since I buried my demented sister, Mary, for good, and the same questions are still tormenting me. Has this horror no end? Am I getting used to it? Since Mary was the vampire following or preceding me since I had made her an immortal, who made me? And why? London is the core of uncanny forces that are still intriguing in the shadows, and my allies, capital M, my allies, are but a few. Edgar Swansea is still administrating the Pembroke Hospital despite the increasing sanitary crisis. Lady Ashbury is still supporting us by financing the facility. Both have left me alone for the last night since I needed time to focus on the situation. The danger is still here. I can almost feel it. Tonight, I received a letter from the lady inviting me to meet her at her house as soon as possible. Maybe it is time for me to move again and go find all the answers to my many questions. I wonder if I should sleep.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
It's not dead yet. So we have rich blood sample, and we got this out of Mary. And it is for a blood serum that I absolutely can make. And I get that. Let's see if I can upgrade anything here. Not happening anytime soon. Tiny good handle parts. Yeah, we're missing that. I might be able to buy some, though. We'll see. It is a new day, but the game didn't actually tell me. The game didn't actually tell me or show me what happened. So, for example, oh, why is it healthy? Nobody's in. What? That's curious. Rodney Grader. I didn't discover him very well, or many people, in fact. Well, let's focus. We have a cold. We have a cold. And we have a cold. We can do that. I think I forgot about somebody. Anyway, let's see this letter. Dear Dr. Reed, I hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak to you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the West End, and I'm convinced we are now in great danger. The Guard of Prewen has launched a great hunt in London, and for a few nights they have been actively searching and killing any Econ they can locate. Lord Redgrave, chairman of the Ascalon Club, recently contacted me. He wishes to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion any night that suits you. We must discuss all of this. With this letter, you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint throughout the city. Your best friend, no, sorry, not best yet, your friend, Lady Ashbury. And now I have the invitation, which is, yeah, but it's the thing that allows me to pass. He doesn't comment on it. Let's make sure everything is all right up in here. Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I keep calling her Pippa because it's just a very distinct name. I remember that one a lot better than Hawkins. But I think that's it. There's nothing terrible going on.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Somebody else wasn't there. In here. I see that. Oh no, no. It was this thing. Do not cough in public. Do not bite violently in public.
I wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Are you concerned about the living conditions in the city?
Of course I am. I'll be stuck here for as long as Oswald refuses to go to hospital. And, unfortunately, it seems the violence is rising.
What kind of violence?
I believe people have armed themselves and started to attack those that show signs of contagion.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, got that fear in London now.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
He's just had a cold. Not a problem.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Are you concerned about the conditions here in London?
Not really. Sick people, men in arms, fighting every night. I already faced all this during the war.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher.
He doesn't even look at me. So... Oh, I can talk to Dr. Swansea. And the game actually tells me. That's interesting. Let's do that in a little. Let's see who else needs. It's just Loretta. So we're gonna talk to Dr. Swansea first. I'm here to talk to you. Wait. Oh, there you are. Freaking hell. That did scare me a little.
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
Ravishing indeed.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
Oh, really? I wasn't led to believe that. Edgar considered himself as a maverick among the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
He's so short.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now.
Everybody's very short.
The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Tell me more about the violence.
Geoffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Prewen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No, they mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
Yeah.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion. And with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Do I sense a little bit of jealousy?
Thank you, Edgar. We shall speak again later.
We shall, when the game tells me that you have new things. Yeah, and I think that was experience, maybe. And where is the lady's house? Over there? Well, we're not going there. Oh, right. That's a different thing. We're not going there right now. We're actually going northeast. Northwest. Because we need to go find Loretta.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to...
Dude!
You are blinded!
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker,
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
Don't you hear the trumpets? The apocalypse is upon us, Dr. Reed. The final battle.
This guy is just completely delusional.
Tell me the reason why you despise Joseph Larrabee so much, Tobias.
A faithless shepherd is the worst criminal, for he leads his flock to the abyss by disregarding the right path. God smote this man, for he doubted.
I only met him briefly, but he seemed a dedicated man who tried to provide guidance.
Do you not believe in punishment, my son? I am not talking about the law of men. I am talking about judgment from heaven.
I believe that we are, as men, our own judges, juries, and executioners.
Armageddon is upon us, Dr. Reed. The final battle where every soul will be weighed. I'm afraid yours will burn for a long time.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Yeah, he's portrayed as he's also delusional, but he's absolutely portrayed as delusional because we know that Armageddon isn't upon us. Unless it is.
Even now, he judges your...
I wonder if the game is playing a trick on us. If the end of the game is going to be Armageddon, and we're like, oh wait, I thought this was like in the past. But no, it's an alternate reality where the world doesn't ever see a World War II. Because, you know, Armageddon. There's Loretta.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Good evening, my dear colleague.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
When people buy guns instead of medication, it means they have already traded hope for fear in their hearts. In my book, that's never a good thing, Doctor.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reed.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
Don't give her tips.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough.
I should kill her as well. Just to make sure nobody dies. Although, I'm doing that myself. I'm making sure nobody dies. Okay, so that is taken care of. Which means... I think... I'm gonna hug the right wall here. There is a passage. Who's that? It's Benjamin. I forget who Benjamin is, by the way. Is he the guy who kicked his son?
Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
How are conditions in Whitechapel these days?
I hear gunshots every night. It's just like the war in the trenches, Doctor. I can't stand it.
And that's it. These people.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper
Make bad things. Yeah, he's just concerned about everything. Everybody is very concerned. That's really cool that we can... There's banging. Yeah, it's really cool that we can get feedback on the progress of the game. Oh, there is a door over here.
It's locked.
You lied to me. That letter didn't open doors. Oh well. Hey, kid.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right?
Have conditions improved in Whitechapel?
I'm ready for whatever's coming.
Goodbye, young man.
My boy. I'm not your boy, all right? So shove off. Your mom or something. There's babies and cats and all manner of otherwise upsetting creatures. Nah, I'm kidding. Cats aren't upsetting. Who are you? His arms were all weird. I'm getting a lot of stuff.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this.
Wait a minute.
Hey, leeches! Pay for this!
We're really bad at this, mate. Oh, it farted!
Want some of this?
I really don't know what that... Ow. I don't know what that is supposed to be.
I'll send you to hell.
Mustard? Look at that guy, not even bothering. Such a huge racket over here. I like that they make them fight each other, but it just highlights the AI being weird. Oh, you're the one doing the banging. So that's what's happening in the other thing. Can you guys...
Bloody monster! He's done for!
Well, yeah, your mate is done for. I might be done for as well, at this rate. Good. Okay. So that's what the banging is then. It's the... I don't know where the other guy is. It's them trying to open doors. That's pretty important to understand. Because I really thought it were just skulls being, you know, scally. Oh yeah, they're fighting more. Fartomatic gun.
Oh Christ! Over there!
Oh, they didn't. Quite unfortunate. But free blood. Oh, they don't heal quite as much. They don't heal quite as much as they used to. That's interesting. Oh, it's the devil again.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I insist you be quiet!
Son, do you not see? You are the healing balm.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
He's really upset. He really doesn't want to hear any of this.
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
The land calls. Again, I still think he might be the devil. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe... I don't know. Like a... Maybe it's Saint Paul or something. I don't know why that would be. But like a protector of the land. Oh. Couple of blinkers, huh? Not a problem. Let's do it. This is the, My god. Okay, well, you're going down with a different method. Nice. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, now you feed me blood. Because I can. And you can as well. Come on. It's kind of interesting that they get so much blood from so little drinking from me. There we go. Yeah, so we were up there, but we can't go back up. Oh, we can now. Huh. We couldn't before. Definitely couldn't. Okay. So these gates opened. Excuse me?
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
What did she do? Is this pre-one? These are pre-one, right? They must be. Yeah. So that goes north, and this goes west. That's our objective. Let's go this way. The place looks fantastic. And there's pre-one around as well. Let's go upstairs in a little bit, because I think that's how you access. Oh, hi.
You back in the fucking grave.
Are you a flamethrower, dude? Stop it. Because if you're a flamethrower, dude, stop it.
I'll put an end to you.
Did you say put an end in me? Maybe. The hell? Whoa. Whoa, that's a vampire. I think he's gaining blood.
Stupid new.
Yeah, he doesn't. This guy. That is upsetting.
Don't you know better?
I actually don't. Oh, he doesn't care. That's bad. I think I shot 3 times and I shouldn't have. Okay, I think I'll be alright. I need better healing. Wow. I needed a shotgun for this. He dodges way too much. Oh, come on.
You know better.
That bench. Oh, screw you. I think he heals from his blood. Whoa! Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm doing actually a lot of damage.
You cannot win this.
I can, hopefully. This is as good as it. Oh, come on! This is as good as it gets when fighting this. Because it's got that font. Yep.
Your prey is mine.
And they dodge like nobody's business. That barely does any damage. Is that it? Is he immune to damage with that thing? I think that's his shield. Ooh, got good trigger parts. I think that's his shield. Okay. What is this? Quarantine, yes. There was somebody over there, yeah. It's a blood bag is what that is. Rats. My butt.
It's a knee.
Pretty good. Can't say I love it. Fortunately, this little knife. Come on.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
Oh no, you don't. You're leashed. You're leashed back.
Watch out. It's fast.
You are not fast. That was awful, mate. Their attacks are specifically designed to drain me of my stamina and blood, I think. But that worked out. Let's go to... Oh, there's things in here as well. All the things. Let's go up there. I see.
I cannot enter.
Really? You should be able to. Hmm.